Courtney here to share some more information with you about my experience as a person with ME/CFS these last 25 years. I'm not cured, but I've learned some effective strategies to manage my symptoms and enjoy a high level of function. Today, I want to highlight the most important tool in my ME/CFS toolbox, and that is low-dose naltrexone, or LDN, as it's called for short. If you want to learn more about this medication, head on over to a blog post that I wrote about the topic, and you'll see how this old and inexpensive medication may help the core symptoms of ME/CFS and post-viral conditions. That is neuroinflammation, or inflammation of the brain and the spinal cord. Remember, I'm a doctor, but I'm not your doctor. This is my own experience and it may not be yours. So this is not medical advice and it's not intended to be a substitute for advice from your doctor. I first started using LDN 10 years ago. I've accessed it in the United States without a prescription through anti-aging systems. They consistently deliver LDN to my door, and I also have great customer service experiences with them. If you live in other countries, you can still access their products, but you may need a prescription or documentation from your doctor. Here's a link. Full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. If you'd rather not use that link, you can also find resources on how to get LDN or find a doctor that prescribes LDN through the resources on the website LDN Trust. LDN comes in tablets, capsules, liquids, and even topical creams. I've taken it as a capsule and a tablet through anti-aging systems. I've also had it as a liquid through a UK compounding pharmacy. The various formulations allow you to take the medication in divided doses and in smaller doses. And in fact, many suggest that you do it this way. Start with a very small dose, even 1 milligram per day, and titrate up as it's tolerated. So if you have a liquid or a tablet form that you can break into pieces, this provides an opportunity to do this easily. Generally speaking though, 4.5 milligrams is the goal. This is what's used in the studies, and this is what's recommended for people with ME/CFS and post-viral conditions. It's also suggested that you take LDN before bed. However, I've heard numerous other methods of taking it. There is no set protocol, and it really depends on your choice and the advice of your doctor. Let me tell you what I do. I take 4.5 milligrams before bed, a couple times a week. If I take LDN every night, I develop eventually severe next day grogginess. This is the only side effect I've experienced with LDN, but I only take it on an as needed basis. So if I have severe symptoms that day, I will take it. Or if I know the next day is going to be physically or mentally challenging, I will take it in preparation. So how does it feel when I take LDN? LDN is my post-exertional malaise eraser. After a day when post-exertional malaise hits, LDN combined with a good night of sleep leaves me getting back to baseline or better. I can definitely tell the difference between a day without LDN and a day with LDN. I've also tried taking it in the middle of the day, in the afternoon, when post-exertional malaise hits early. In that case, it's less effective for me and the symptom relief is very subtle. It works best for me when combined with sleep. So that's my take. Is LDN part of your ME/CFS toolbox? How do you take LDN? What effect does it have on your ME/CFS symptoms? Let's hear it in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.